Maybe it does. Maybe it does, or maybe it's just one of those things about. Maybe it's just one of those things about life. I think that there's a flow in life, like a river has a natural course, like from the top of the mountain to the sea. There's one way for the river to go. There's a natural path. The river always takes the path of least resistance down towards the sea. And I think that life very much should be an attempt to live like a river, to flow.
With this stream.
Yeah, to flow in the natural way. That there's a natural way for things to go, and that we shouldn't resist it too much. I mean, we need some resistance to grow. Now this is interesting because I was reading. I wanted to get to this today. I was reading. In fact, my masterclass business newsletter this week is focusing specifically on the principles to live by. It's really, really interesting and very important. And the second or third principle, I think it's the third principle. The third principle is the principle of paradoxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is really important because a lot of people are teaching that there's only one way, or there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. Is that you have to be comfortable changing your own perspective. You have to be comfortable holding opposite ideas and understanding that both of them are correct. You have to be very comfortable with that in order to be successful. And you have to understand that you are not the most important person in the world, because there's so many other people doing so many other things, and you have to find a place for yourself amongst all of these things happening. The second principle is understanding that you are the most important person in the world. Because if you don't understand yourself and look after yourself and know what you need, you can't find the right place for yourself to fit in. And the third principle is being comfortable with understanding the first two principles are in conflict with each other. They're opposites to each other. And it's this which I think is really important to teach, that I think intelligent people can take two different ideas that are in conflict with each other and use both of them in the right way, rather than doing the easy thing, which is to fall on one side or the other side and say, well, it's all this and none of that, or it's all this and none of that. And I think that's really key, because people always want to point out to you that you're wrong. People love to say to you, no, that's not right. It's not that way, it's this way. And the truth is that both ways can be okay. That there can be more than one perspective on the situation, and both of them can lead to two different positive solutions. And we have to understand that we don't progress if we close too many doors around about ourselves. And this principle of the paradox is what a lot of people don't get, because everyone's looking for the right answer. And what if there's not the right answer? What if there are more correct answers in the search, in the quest? What if the answer changes over time? What what's good for you to do when you're 20 is not good for you to do when you're 30? What if what's good for you to do when you're 30 is not good for you to do when you're 40? And as we grow and learn more, we tend to form different opinions and different perspectives about things. And until we're comfortable that contradictions are necessary for our survival, then we don't get anywhere. So another example of this is people who say, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. You can make all the choices that you want. It's all up to you. Your life is your choice. And people who say, well, there's no free will because you live in systems and you have to follow these rules of these systems and you have to communicate with other people in their language. And so these are opposites that contradict each other. But they live together in our world. They exist together. So we see them as contradictions, as fights with each other. But they're not fighting against each other. They're balancing each other. And like I said, people always want to point out what's wrong. You know, there's this strong push in society for, well, this is right, and that's wrong. And yes and no, and black and white. And
use the both poles.
Yes.
That's the whole.
Yeah, use them as and when you need them, and don't let the existence of one blind you to the existence of the other. That's what he's talking about, and it's something that I've been trying to come to terms with. What does it mean to have an open mind, right? What does it mean to be open to ideas, to be open to opportunities, to be open to possibilities? You know, what
to be open for any solution, for every solution.
Yeah,
from other side, not only from your side.
Yeah, maybe that's the point, that paradoxes create purposes, and so they give us understanding and meaning. And you know, when I heard in the past you have to have an open mind, I thought that makes sense. But having an open mind, very much to me in the past, it sort of meant just being open. But it's not about being open, it's about understanding contradiction. So that's accepting the poles, accepting two poles as both having at times the right perspective that we need to hold, and the fact that these might change. Yes, live and let live. I put a speech on my YouTube channel yesterday, which was, I don't put many speeches on my YouTube channel, but I put this one on my channel yesterday, which is that we all die, but so few of us live. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's important to realize the opportunities that exist.
Because there is a big difference between existence and life. Existence and the real life.
Oh yeah, to exist is to survive, right? And to live is to experience. So there's a difference between survival and experience. So through experience we grow. Through survival we don't even have time to reflect. So